What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Secrets of a Silent Witch, this time with episode 12. We have still got 1 week left after this, which is good news. Again, I think that was a week break not too long ago, wasn't there? But yeah, good episode last time. I do wish we got to see a little bit more of the chess game, but that's just a kind of personal thing. I imagine if you don't play chess, probably couldn't care less about that. Wasn't my favorite kind of villainous kind of thing. It kind of did just kind of appear out of nowhere seemingly, which I mean is like expected considering there's like a sneak attack, but it just wasn't awfully focused on last week. So it was a decent episode. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Festival. Okay. A festival in Quebec or somewhere. Sounds Turkish, that doesn't it? Quebec. But yeah, as I was saying, it was a good episode in terms of like the what was that guy's name again? I don't really remember his name, to be honest with you. But yeah, in terms of like the Monica development, I thought was really good. It was lovely seeing her and her blonde friend here. But again, in terms of like the villainous kind of entities, even is it Norman? Was it Norbit? Something like that. Something like that was it. Something like proper nerdy. I forget exactly what though. But yeah, even like everything surrounding him, I don't think was done awfully well. Like even the redemptive moment he had at the end wasn't awfully redemptive for me. Like yes, he done the very easy thing of taking responsibility for this, which is actually benefiting him as well. Like yeah, it just wasn't as powerful as many of the other moments in the series for me. But again, I'm looking forward to seeing how we're going to end off with these 2 episodes. Again, I'm kind of glad because a lot of things are ending this week. Slash ended last week, so it's nice to this episode. Still got an episode left, which I forgot to mention is actually airing the day after it usually does next week, I believe. I believe it's going to be out on Saturday instead of Friday next week, which actually helps me out quite a bit, to be honest. I'd usually be quite a little bit annoyed at that, but actually kind of suits my schedule pretty well. Mary Harvey, was that? Why is there an owl on that person's head? And what do you get out of reading stars exactly? And veggies. Right. So yeah, she seems quite nice. But as I did say, I wonder what this Starseer. I'm assuming it's something to do with like maybe telling the future or something. Like the first thing that comes to my mind is astrology and star signs and that bullshit. So maybe it's like an accurate version of that. I like the cute owl though in the back. Younger. And she's said to be the eldest. Bit weird. She doesn't look very old though, does she? You can tell though, she doesn't look very old, but she is like intended to be like 30 or 40 or something. So it is like reading the future. Well, honestly, that's not too big of an issue. She can't predict the. That's the only person she can't predict their fate. Well, predict everybody else then, and then you should be able to get a good idea of what his fate is. Surely, right? I mean, it's not like she can read the future of like potential assassins, unless there's. Like, we don't really know how it works, but I assume she maybe needs to like see them or have some kind of contact. So what I'm saying here is flawed, but you get a good idea of what's going to happen to him if you understand what's going to happen to like Monica, because they're so directly tied, right? So it's not that big of an issue. Really? Wow, nice. Well, unlucky if you're a dude trying to use that thing. Yeah, it's quite the extremity, isn't it? Extremity, extremity. However you say that. They're the people from earlier on with the I forget the girl's name now, but the horse girl. I hope you do. See how that ends. Guy's terrible at marketing his stuff, isn't he? Bloody hell. How does he think it's gonna sell if he just sits there on the floor like that? It's the thing, you can sell anything if you've got enough skill. Not that I would be able to talk. I'd probably absolutely suck at trying to, but you get how it works, don't you? It's all kind of bravado at the end of the day. All like mental tricks to trick people's brain into seeing a good deal. Oh, he has resorted to type. That guy there, unfortunately for him. Looking swanky. Really? Is that small, is he? 1.68 meters. How tall is that? Sure, that's like 5 feet, right? Am I going crazy? Is that not like super small? I can't. It's not coming up with the calculation. I'm typing in the wrong thing here, aren't I? It's 5'6". Oh, so it's not tiny, but it is a small guy. Sorry, I did just miss some dialogue there. So while I was looking at it, yeah. I mean, I think that's like average Japanese height, right? Though this isn't set in Japan, is it? So. Not exactly important. Apologies about that. He is quite shown to have quite some like stature though, isn't he? I think the average height in the UK is only like slightly more than that. Maybe 5'7", 5'8". I'm really making a mess of this, aren't I? Sorry. And 51. Well, I mean, she ain't got to worry too much. He's got a disguise on. Although she was able to recognize him instantly. Like, how does this guy walk into her? How did you walk into her with all that fucking space? Oh, I don't know how you hit her in the first place. Bartholomew. Not really. Imagine if someone at your school had that name. They would certainly get tested, to say the least. Bartholomew. This guy doesn't seem too bad all of a sudden now, does he? Sorry guys, a little bit sniffly. It also reminds me of one of my favourite horror movies that I always watch during Halloween season. Trick or Treat. The movie's called Trick or Treat. You guys might have been like, "What the hell did you say that for?" Very fun kind of anthology type movie. Oh, again, apologies, guys. Totally different person than you would have envisioned me. You have no idea. Yeah, considering he's 5'6", how tall is she? Must be a 4 foot something, right? That was a bit of a shame. Now you've shown to be not too bad of a guy actually, but you are now just about to die. Fortunately, is it if they use it they die, or if they just obtain it? I didn't quite catch it, but if it's bad news for men. Doris. Okay. Nothing too revealing, I hope. Looking quite swanky. No, no, don't think so. That looks awful. I think it's that furry thing. It's terrible. There we go. That's more like it. Just the smallest little. That is like a squirrel. That is the little pinching little squirrel. Smallest little hook she could possibly have. So they're bogus. Yeah, guaranteed bogus. Oh, there's one. The gem mate. Which one's that then? Manuel Darwin. Yeah, you know what? Now she says that, it kind of does. Maybe they're like brothers or cousins. These gems. Oh yeah, that was quite squirrel-like as well. What about that? I don't have the meaning. Absolutely. Got to wait to level up to you can reach the accessories. Okay. You're fucking prince. You pay for everything. Fucking rich bastard. Paying for everything. Honestly, she's handled this pretty well. Like, there's been a lot of people around. Why would we? Why would that change anything? It's not true though. You're just asking yourself to delude yourself. Yes, become crazy. Talk to a ghost. What are you getting at here? How's this gonna help? It's kind of like that thing where people say like envision the audience naked. It's like, does that really help? I don't think so. I would imagine it would. The owl. Cue the owl. What's that? Oh, a message. They did indeed. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be kind of finishing off the series of this. Okay. Again, it's a slight shame because that guy is actually shown to be a pretty decent guy, actually. It might be a case like the horse girl of just circumstance of it's like totally understandable once you get to know the person of why they're doing what they are doing. But yeah, nice little episode. That felt really short. I don't know about you guys. Doesn't feel like we covered an awful lot today. But still pretty nice time at the end there, wasn't it? I like that little segment with the accessories and her talking about those nuts that she has treasured, which I didn't realize. Didn't realize she kind of kept those and treasured them like that. I assumed that was her lunch. Or she just ate them. Arigato, tatakai no. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I didn't feel like I don't know about you guys. Like, it's one of those things where if an episode feels short, it's usually because you have a lot of fun. But I just feel like this felt short, and we didn't achieve like a lot. If you know what I'm saying, like it didn't feel like. Well, I guess we did kind of have quite a bit. We had this meeting of the sages and the festival stuff and the kind of thievery storyline going on, but it doesn't feel like we like. I feel like we've had episodes that maybe felt longer and we covered more stuff in. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping here, but it felt like an awfully quick episode considering not an awful lot happened. But yeah, nice little meeting here. I guess this went on quite a bit longer than I expected actually. Perhaps that's why. But yeah, decent little talk with a couple of the sages there. Got this whole festival situation, got this thievery kind of storyline going on with this item, having some kind of personality where it hates men. I think it wasn't this series, but I did speak about last week how my friend had a dog that hated men. It was a German Shepherd. I used to have a German Shepherd as well, but they had one, and it was and yeah, it just didn't like guys. I ended up getting on with it pretty okay, but yeah, I had like a thing against them. So I do wonder why this object does though. Nice little. I would have liked to see a bit more of this. This little bit of fan service with Monica, just like in cute suits. Like I would like to see a few more variations, maybe like Tanuki suit or something. But we ended up with a very nice one with this little squirrel here. Summed her up pretty nicely, didn't it? And again, nice little way to end off here. But yeah, like I said, just went really quickly, and it was an alright episode. It wasn't anything like it wasn't one of my favorites or anything, but it just went by very quickly. But yeah, certainly excited to see more of this next week. Let me know, you guys, thought about this episode though down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Apologies, I was a little bit sniffly throughout. My allergies started kicking up again, so apologies about that. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next week with the season finale.